Hello, I'm Nelson Williams, and this is Vampire: The Masquerade Bloodlines. Yes! We're here in our haven, as you can see. A fancy word for an apartment, along with our merry band that we have collected in our travels. As you can see, they're having a bit of dance party while dinner is prepared. Over there, waiting at the table, and let's check that out. My table is too big. One of the perils of set design in video games is that you have to make it big to be noticed, but it kind of overwhelms the actual characters. Just one of those things. Right here, we've got everything we need for our vampire existence, including, if I can get there, our email. Which is why we're here. We've been doing a lot of business in Hollywood, and it's time to check out our email to see if anything's changed in the vampire world. Crack my knuckles here, and list. 10 emails, 2 are unread. Interesting. Oh, let's see. Sunrise, entering email. Okay, we've got number 8 looks unread. It's from our chess-playing friend, our mysterious friend. A gambit has been played. Their king leaves himself open. Ooh, mysterious. The king in this case, I believe, refers to Dick Bag-LaCroix, the Camarilla Prince of L.A. As to what the gambit is, or why he's open, well, we don't know yet. Maybe. Any case, let's go back to the menu, and we have 9. Business in Hollywood. Oh hey, speaking of Dick Bag-LaCroix, this is from him. I have a certain financial interest in a restaurant in Hollywood called the Cavaletti Cafe. I have made an offer on the establishment that is more than generous, but it seems that the owners are remiss to accept. It is my understanding that a renowned food critic named Tommy Flayton will be writing an article about the restaurant very soon. Please intercept him there and make sure the review is unfavorable. Aha! Well, that's actually going to appear in our quest log, and that looks like all we need here at the computer, so we're going to quit out. This will appear in our quest log. Just a comfortable nook. I like the little light right there. A little low for my taste, though. But in any case, and let's see that quest log. Aha! A dish best served cold. The prince has contacted you and asked you to convince food critic Tommy Flayton to give the Cafe Cavaletti a bad review. I think we can handle that, given that we have spooky mind control powers. And DeadX. Isaac's courier told you he stashed the tape somewhere safe, but the only clue you have are the words Ginger Swans. You have since discovered that Ginger Swan is a deceased movie star. Excellent, yes, this is the major quest of Hollywood, is finding the tape and dealing with its consequences. So it looks like we will have to find this deceased movie star. Or at least what's left of her. In fact, that means going to the graveyard. This is a graveyard in a vampire game with every monster ever in it. I think you can probably guess what's going to happen there. As far as our other quests, the prince still wants the Ankaran sarcophagus. Go figure. Find Gary. Gary is the Nosferatu Primogen, the leader of the Nosferatu in the Hollywood area. Gary has gone underground, probably literally, and it seems that only Isaac Abrams, the Baron of Hollywood, knows where to find him. Also, I need to find some goodie for Pisha. You know, that vampire who eats people down at the bottom of the hospital. But there's also an interesting thing here. If we take a look at our character, we will discover that we have a ton of experience. A ton of experience that needs to be spent. Where should it go? Where should it go? Well, in reality, the attributes and other abilities that we will need in our daily doings are actually up quite high now. So it's time to begin investing in other things, namely our disciplines. But we can still increase a couple things here, there, and about. We could increase our dexterity, which will improve our lockpicking and our sneaking, both very useful skills. But first, I want to increase our presence. Presence is a very powerful discipline, which causes everyone else around you just to go to total suck, making them easier to beat up. We like beating up people. We'll be doing that a lot. So, it makes sense to increase our presence. Clunk. In fact, it makes sense to increase our presence a lot. Clunk. Leaving us with 10 experience. 10 experience is enough to play around with skills a little bit. We can increase our stealth. Our finance can certainly use it. Computer, why not? There's a lot of things we can throw that into. But for now, what we're going to do is save up for that third dot of dexterity here. We'll need another 2 experience points. But it will increase our lockpicking and sneaking skills, which will be very handy in the future. In any case, we'll accept this and bail out. Now, we have a choice. Who shall we take to Hollywood with us? Well, we're going to take Heather, our bloodbound ghoul. Because, well...
Yes?
I mean, just listen to her. We want her to travel with us. And she'll meander and try to get through our vampire companion here, Therese and Jeanette Vorman, the insane Vorman sisters. And Tourette right now seems to be our only vampire companion, but we're not going to take her. The reason we're not going to take her is because we have a stop to make. And I'll see you in Hollywood. I have no clue what that was. I'm not going to look. And away she goes. We're here in Hollywood, and this is the Cavaletti Cafe. I'm told that Bobby Flayton, or Tommy Flayton, or whatever the heck his name is, will be here. Let's go investigate. Ooh, can we see the menu? No. Can we get in? No. Well, there he is out on the patio, so let's have a word.
More flatbread and olive oil. And take back this Chardonnay and open up a Chianti. Let it breathe for 20 minutes, and then bring it out with a ziti. Okay?
Demanding little fellow, isn't he?
I wanted to know what? Interrupt me while I'm working? Do you understand that this is an important opening, and I, emphasize I, am going to make or possibly break this restaurant?
He is an influential food critic, and he seems to know it. Oddly enough, in the real world, food critics like to lay low, be invisible. That way they don't get special service. But, you know, some people love their celebrity, and this is Hollywood. Just exactly who you are to feel you have so much power.
Me, Tommy Flayton, the Food Authority of Los Angeles, food critic for the biggest paper on the West Coast, radio personality for the KTLK, shower hour. Maybe if I reviewed more Pancake Huts, you'd know me.
No, we are a vampire of class and distinction. Ah, you're just the man I wanted to talk to.
I'm not sure exactly what you mean.
Well, we could use our spooky mind control powers. But we can also use our conversational powers that we've spent so much experience on. While spooky mind control powers are fun, let's try the talkie route.
How so?
Let's see, should we cater to his ego? Turn him on the defensive? Or should we disgust him outright? Let's see, let's try to pander to his ego.
You know, now that you mention it, the gnocchi was a bit cold, and the ravioli might have been store-bought. Also, the decorum's a bit lacking, isn't it? This place is just an overpriced cafeteria. No stars. Yes. I'm going to write a review that will destroy this restaurant.
Excellent. I'll be leaving now that my work is done. Good night. Zing! And that completes our quest for Prince Dickbag. The interesting thing is that if you are playing a male character, you could actually seduce this fellow. Nothing comes to it, no fade to black moaning, but you do get a dinner date for a later time. Just something to keep in mind. But now, we have a meeting with a stripper. See you there. Actually, I just wanted to show you this. Look at those bunnies. Aren't they cute? Those are some cute goddamn bunnies. Alright, stripper time. Here we are in Vesuvius. And let's see what's on the menu tonight. Ah. Well, they're keeping busy. So she. And that guy's just standing, watching, dumbfounded. Well, we'll leave him to his, yeah. Anyhow, it seems to be a full house, and everybody's invited.
Master?
Begone! Vroom. Wouldn't it be great if more of these RPGs with companions had a way to just pop them out of your path? Anyhow, let's see. What horrible people are here at the bar? Spooky. Hey, it's Marilyn Manson. Hi, guy. Now, what we want is upstairs. Aha! The private VIP room. And this is Velvet Velour.
Couldn't stay away, could you?
Not at all. Let's delve deeper into her conversational tree, shall we? Now, we've done a couple missions for Velvet Velour. She is a caring, compassionate dancer who has just asked us to murder 2 different people. Well, we've completed those quests with a greater or lesser amount of murder, and so now she has no function in the game whatsoever. And we're packing an Animus Constupro. So, let's see about taking her into our merry little band, shall we? I have a fantasy that only you can fulfill.
This is gonna be interesting.
I found a creature that gives special blood. It lets vampires feel mortal pleasures again. I'd like to share it with you.
Well, yes, for the right amount of money.
After all I've done, it still comes down to money?
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to offend you.
And I'm a cheapskate. Well, in that case, I'll pay you whatever you wish, but not until after we're done.
Fine. I'll give you your own very private show.
Oh, yes, you will. Perfect. Now drink from this.
Is it dangerous? I'm a bit nervous.
Oh, you better believe it's dangerous. But the blood is bitter, but it feels wonderful. Just close your eyes when you drink.
I may have to do just that.
And we'll continue.
Disgusting. Moving on. So, can I do something?
No, I'll just wait for the blood to turn you into my plaything.
You can't just... Oh, what are you doing to me? Please. No.
The Animus Constupro, ladies and gentlemen. This is the part where you submit to my will and promise to serve me for the rest of your existence. There's just a slight mind control vibe with this companion mod. Just a slight one.
Yes. How absolutely intoxicating that is. I submit to you.
How nice. What else can you give me?
I'll give you your own club. Girls. And me, of course.
Excellent. It's time to erase those old memories and embrace your purpose. Velvet Velour is gone. Do you understand?
I understand. I'm not Vivi. She was flawed. She was naive. She was nobody. And now she's gone.
Very good. Now follow me. Ta-da! And we have our own personal Velvet Velour. This is actually a very helpful thing for us, as you'll see when I show you her character sheet. Let's have a look.